Salutations, my stars. I hope you are all doing well. So, we just got done talking about our New Year's resolutions, but I personally want to talk about resolutions for those who are thinking of starting their own channel, their own business, whatever it is that comes directly from you, right? Your own ideas that you really want to go ahead and try, but you're kind of scared of starting, whether that be because you don't know where you'll get the funding from, or like me, you don't know if people are going to like your ideas. And that are out there, stars, right, who are feeling that way, I want you to know that that is a natural feeling, right? It's the fear of the unknown, of not knowing what's gonna happen next, if people are even gonna like the ideas that you're putting out there. And all I can do is give my experience. Now, again, I've only been at this for 3 months and I am not tech savvy at all. So of course, me wanting to start my own channel about like positivity and just being there, right? I knew that this was something I wanted to do for a long time, but I kept pulling it off because I didn't like technology. Putting my face out there wasn't something I was interested in doing. I just knew I was a genuinely good person and I wanted to spread that. And I decided that the fear is what was stopping me. Once I got over the fear of knowing, hey, people may not like it, I may get 1 or 2 views here and there, the only people that may be interested is my family or whatever the case is, which, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love that my family is so supportive of everything that I want to do. They are the main reason that gives me motivation to keep going, even when I'm not seeing the views that you see all these other channels have, right, for doing kind of similar things. And the reason why I am saying this is because that fear should be something that shouldn't hinder you, right? I have been a weird person my whole life. I've always liked being loud and extra and wearing extravagant clothes and makeup and having my inner child really thrive on the outside of myself, if that kind of makes sense. That's always been who I am. And that means that it also came with the downfall of people not really understanding me that well, right? Especially as you get older, when they see you like, hey, you're supposed to be professional. What are you doing? You know, why are you making your own earrings? Come on. Like, you know, just simple stuff where you see them looking at you and there's kind of like judgment behind it because you're supposed to be an adult. You're supposed to grow up at some point, right? And I started to realize that a lot of the times it's a lot of my own thoughts going through my head, because of course you're not going to know what everybody's thinking. You just assume that that's what they're thinking because of the way that they look at you, or because you're not getting the views that you want, or whatever the case is. And I want you to know that you're the only person that is stopping you from doing what you want to do, right? I wanted to start my own channel, so I started. And the sooner that I did that and got over that fear, the easier it was for me to realize that it's okay for me to only have a few views, right? It's okay if I get anybody. I'm very excited if anybody just says hello or just gives me a heart or something. It shows that I showed my face to one person when I was too anxious to even show myself at all a few months ago, right? And I want that for you. I want you to get over your fear of saying, oh man, I really want to start this YouTube channel, but when I do, nobody's on my lives, or I barely get anybody to look at me, or whatever the case is, right? You want that popularity. You want people to see you. Just know that I see you and I think you're doing a great job. And sometimes it's not going to pop off the way you want it to. You're not going to put your first video out and expect thousands of people to see it automatically. Just know that you have to keep going every single day. Just be who you are, be your genuine self, and it will come to you. That is all that you can do. Don't let the view count negate how good of a person you are, or like show your self-worth by those view counts, if that makes sense. It's like, do what you do because you love it, and people will eventually gradually go to you because they see that that's genuinely who you are. They want to be around somebody like that. They want to have that energy near them because they see that it's genuinely who you are. So keep doing what it is that you're doing, regardless of what it is. If it's making a new channel, if it's making a new business, doing something that you see others may not be interested in, but you really like it, do that. Use that passion as your motivation to keep moving forward. And I promise you, it will make you feel better when you see your progress of what you're doing, right? Don't worry about other people or the views. Worry about what makes you happy, and then it will come eventually over time, okay? You are doing a great job. I am so proud of you. Let your dreams come into reality, okay? I am here for you, and I'm so excited to see how far you come. Have a good day. Bye-bye, my stars. Hope this video helped my stars to remember to keep moving forward. I also hope that you remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye, my stars.